Good morning, happy Vlogmas day 7. I just got back from a run. It was just shy of 3.5 miles. I haven't run since my half marathon. Like, I guess that was a little bit more than a month ago, and my next half marathon is in March. So I don't super need to worry about like training for it right now, but I don't want to go too long without running because running fitness goes away so fast. But anyway, while I'm here, I'm gonna move little Santa over to day 7. We're officially 1 week into Vlogmas, which is super exciting. Let's see. You know, we haven't put one of the Mickeys up at all. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put a Mickey right here. There he is. Love it. I'm actually not super in the mood for chocolate right now. I mean, I guess that's unsurprising. I just ran. Okay, so it's 12 o'clock. What have I done today? I have edited and posted Vlogmas Day 6, which is pretty much focused on my reasons for incorporating meat back into my diet. But today, I am going to be focusing more on acting stuff because I have my second standardized patient gig. I think I mentioned, did I mention it? Have I mentioned it? I think I have. I feel like I have. The day before I started filming Vlogmas, I had this same role, the same patient that I was portraying that Wednesday. So this is the second and last one of that. But that's interesting. I think I'll explain it later just because my arm is already tired from holding the camera, and I need to I have to leave for that in 2 hours, and I need to freshen up. I was gonna try to study. I should study. I don't know. I really am trying to fit a lot into the day because I did write. I got some writing done, wrote like 985 words this morning after I edited my video, and then everything got like shifted. I woke up a little bit later than I wanted to. I didn't have editing in my calendar, so I was editing when I would have been writing. So then I was writing when I would have been running. And so now I'm running, or I ran when I would have been studying. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. So I could study for less time, but I also need to eat, and then I need to make sure I'm not gross because the standardized patient gigs, I'm in a patient gown. I'm in a hospital gown pretty much, so I don't want to be like stinky and gross or whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down for now and make myself something to eat, and I think that will help me decide what to do next. I didn't study. That's okay though. I've been pretty good about my studying. I just wasn't feeling it. The other thing was I needed to review my SP stuff. Let's see, how can I set you up here? That works. Okay, I had to review my SP materials. Just making some tea because it's a little chilly and I want to bring some hot tea with me to my acting gig. So SP, what is that? SP stands for Standardized Patient. So basically I am paid, legitimately paid, to pretend to be a patient for medical students who are practicing their interview skills, their exam skills. Like they'll actually do physical exams on standardized patients, and I'm on the list for the coordinator to reach out to as a female identifying person in a certain age group. So I think I'm probably in like the age 20 to maybe 35 age group. I did actually just book a gig for a 35 or 37-year-old SP, and he did say, like, I'm kind of stretching your age a little bit, but I appreciate you responding because he needed a lot of SPs. So if the actor is available for the dates, both training dates and performance dates, which are basically just the scheduled either lessons or tests for the medical students, then, you know, I don't think I've ever not been booked for one that I've requested to be signed up for. So yeah, you book it. As the actor, you book it. And then once you book it, you get the materials that you have to study. So this includes the presenting symptom, any sort of information about that, like the quality of whatever symptom it is. You might be experiencing multiple symptoms. You need to know how long it's been going on, when it started, what you've been trying to do to help it get better. You need to know your family history. So if there's like any medical history of not only you, like medications you've taken, surgeries you've had, hospitalizations you may have had, but also if there's like diseases that run in your family, if maybe one of your parents died, what they died of, all sorts of things. You need to know your social history, like have you had any partners? Do you currently have a partner? Do you drink? Do you do any drugs, illicit or not? What you think the problem is, back to the symptom, like what do you think might be going on? What's your hope to get out of this appointment? And then you also have a couple of opening lines that you need to memorize. Like for this one, my opening line is, my right hand was feeling numb, so I made an appointment. It's a pretty short one. I've had like a monologue of an opening line before, and the purpose of that was the patient is giving the med students like a download of information, and the challenge for them is to figure out, okay, where do I start? Because this patient's like giving me a lot and I feel really overwhelmed as the med student, like where do I start? Sometimes we're given direction on you're feeling really frustrated and you're really impatient, and you might even be like a little rude to the doctor or to the medical student because you're in so much pain or because you're so impatient or whatever it is. An impatient patient. So I've done that before, that's actually kind of fun, because if I feel like, oh my God, you're asking me so many questions and I just literally need you to tell me how to make me feel better. Like, I think I said, is this gonna take long? How much longer is this gonna take? Like, But anyway, this one I'm doing today, which is the second of 2 performances for this role, is very easy. It's very straightforward. The symptoms are super minimal. There's really not a lot to learn, but I did, because it has been a week, I did just want to review it really quickly. So that is me being a working actor right now. Literally, I am today a working actor here in San Diego. Though that is not my current career goal, it is kind of cool. This week is kind of acting focused. Several rehearsals, I've got this gig, and then I have an audition on Friday. So there we go. Yeah, so if you are an actor and there's a medical school in your area, now you know that's a job that you can get. It's not at all going to be anything that's going to consistently pay your bills, but it's kind of nice to get a little bit of money. I think it kind of breaks down to be maybe like 25 an hour, something like that. But you don't get a lot of hours. So, and it's inconsistent, but it's fun. My kettle's about to whistle, I think. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah. So I'm about to be headed out in about 5 minutes, and here we go. Hopefully it's scheduled to go till 5:15. Last time I was out of there so early, so part of me is kind of hoping I get out early again, and then maybe I can actually study for my comp exam between the gig and rehearsal. Study today. I I just got home. It's 5:30. I'm leaving. Like, I literally have an hour from now until I have to leave for rehearsal. I did not even think about traffic, like, as a thing. Well, part of it, I really did think I wouldn't be there until almost 5 o'clock, but sometimes that happens where the teacher just will explain things a little bit more as the medical students are practicing their examination and all that stuff. So she was just really thorough and was explaining more things, which is totally fine, but that's just is not how it was last week. So last week made me think, hey, maybe I'll get out early again today, but no. And then driving back from La Jolla, I was like, oh my God, I forgot how bad traffic can be at 5 o'clock on 5 South. 5 South and 8 East, like that little junction, which I'm talking about, and I'm sure none of you watching have any clue, unless Tyler's watching this, what I'm talking about. But oh my God, yeah, it took like almost 45 minutes to get home and 20 minutes to get there, just for frame of reference. So, and then of course I get here, and you know how a couple nights, or yeah, 2 nights ago, someone was in my parking spot. So now I come home and someone's just like parked in the street, but like blocking the driveway. And I'm like, F this bullshit. I just started honking. I'm like, if you're in there, move, because I need to park, because this is annoying and I don't want to deal with this after being in traffic. And if you're not in there, hopefully you know that that honking sound outside has to do with your car blocking a driveway. Thankfully, it didn't take him long to come out. I'm just like, I don't have the patience for that. I don't feel like being nice and patient right now. Also, I'm hungry. I think that's leading to a little bit of irritability right now. I'm feeling a little irritable. So I need to eat. I think I'm gonna put some things together, salad-y type things with some of that chicken. That sounds good. I'm gonna have that, and then yeah, by then I'll have to head to rehearsal. It felt like a busy day. I'm very drained already. Just like my social battery feels gone, which is very weird. I feel like I've done a lot more peopling today than I have, and I haven't. I've just done the SP thing. There were people I knew, so I was talking to people, and then just being around people and like talking to the med students and everything, but I'm like, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna try to be brave and actually have my camera at rehearsal and see if I can get anything, see if I can get any footage of being an actor in rehearsal for my play. Have you ever been on Vlogmas before?
No.
Yeah. This is Emily.
Hello.
Emily is in the Revlon Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And who do you play?
I play Madeline.
In order to do that,
She's doing the dialogue. Oh my God. How did rehearsal go today?
It was good. Did a full run. Lots of crying. Guys, it's a like crying, laughing. It's so funny.
No.
There's pratfalls.
Oh my. No, there's soul crushing.
Soul crushing. It's bad. Well, like it's good. What? No, we're talking about how emotional the show is.
Yeah.
And
I have mentioned Danny.
what are you talking about?
Danny is in the Vlogmas.
I have mentioned Danny before because I told the vlog how Danny's crushing my soul.
Oh my God. And I have to watch that. It's so beautiful. It really, really is, because I see her and then you're right behind her and it's like this gorgeous picture. It looks so good. It's so sad. I also
where
love watching you. I love watching you. Because good night. Because you're so thank you. You're so like you're so beautiful up there. Because you're just living and you're dreaming and you're wishing. It's so nice to watch.
I love all of you.
Meisner would be so proud of us
Alyssa
living
and-
truthfully in imaginary
No.
circumstances.
And this is Sean. Meet Sean. Sean and Sean.
Make sure you spell it out. It's not
Wait, what's this movie
S-E-A-N
This is
S-H-A-W-N
You vlog in December?
S-I-A-N.
Every day from December 1st to the 24th, I vlog.
So when we go ice skating, you're gonna do
Yes.
Oh, how fun.
I
I don't know if I can.
We're going what, the Tuesday?
We're gonna go on Tuesday.
Oh
Tuesday.
God.
If you want.
Yeah.
I'll see. I probably work a show. Love it.
Thank you all.
Bye, Heather.
Come over here with your sexy bow tie.
It is a sexy bow tie.
Figure it out. There it is.
Here we go. Decided to look professional today. Had to go talk to people and beg for money. For this from the city council.
Did you know that you're very handsome?
Yeah. Per you.
Well, you are.
Did I tell you that my dentist can't fix that little chip in my tooth?
You did not.
Apparently it's so small. Here. So small that it would just flake off the first time I had an apple or something. So-
Like the bonding would be so thin.
Yeah. So the only option is actually to break the tooth more or just let it naturally wear down.
Well, I don't notice it at all.
I do. But thank you for not noticing. Every
All right.
year.
I pulled out the camera to close out the vlog.
You should probably turn it around and face them.
Oh.
She's real tired, gang. She's emotionally exhausted. She cried a lot at rehearsal.
I did not put mascara on my lower lashes.
Yeah, that's probably what you're gonna have to do.
No, I'll just need to get
Waterproof?
waterproof mascara.
You need to ask them for like, the stuff they keep for Olympic synchronized swimmers.
Makeup for swimmers.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Synchronized swimmers have makeup like showgirls.
Because so last night a tear like fully fell, like tears were streaming down this side but not this side. But this time Sean's monologue got both and then Rona's got one here.
So did the other two ever feel bad that they're not getting tears?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. Well, Andrea's does, but because of where hers sits in the play, I don't have time to sit in the feelings as much.
Just to really relish in the pain.
And Marilyn's feels so early on that I probably could, but it like I haven't felt as piled on. Hers is the first one. So it's like, ugh, this is gut-wrenching, but I'm not so overwhelmed because it's the first story I'm hearing. But you should have seen at the end of rehearsal last night, we all, like after the last line and we pause, we all collapsed to the floor in a simultaneous like I really wish someone had caught that on camera because it was We were all very much on the same page in terms of, it's so good. It's gonna be so good. It's already good.
Yeah.
Like we could open tomorrow. I you not.
I mean, it'd be lovely if you all knew your lines.
Okay, fine.
It's gonna be fantastic. I am in this privileged position where I can imagine just how good it's gonna be. Yeah, I fully expect it's gonna just knock people's socks off.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna close out the vlog. Thank you for watching. I took them along as sort of like, hey, I'm a working actor today, as sort of the theme of today. Now that I've gotten a couple of the ladies more on board and introduced them to
the internets,
the vlog, I waited till after rehearsal. So what I want to do is actually get some of rehearsal on camera. I would take out the sound, but just get some action shots, I think would be cool.
I think so.
But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 8.
Vlogmas Day 8?
Vlogmas Day
He said Vlogmas Day 8, also known as St. Swithin's Day.
What?
Is it in the Bible? Don't it say, and then on Vlogmas Day 8, St. Swithin's will do a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sleep well.
Bye.